organically throughout this motherfucker. Alright.
And let's get to work, man. Let's get to work. Y'all already know what the fuck it is, man. Welcome to Vibing with Vibe Pipe Podcast. Y'all already know my motherfucking slogan. My shit is live, my shit is uncut, my shit is raw. I got a special guest today in the building. He goes by the name GMC Breeze. Now, what's up with you, G?
What's
Breeze,
the deal, my guy? What's the deal, bro?
Say that's how you coming, huh? Say what's the deal, huh? Okay,
you
now.
already know.
Like I feel like I got a lot of questions to ask you before we get into the fans' questions.
All right, bet. Let's do that.
I'm about to say, so I appreciate you being in the building, and I appreciate you being to the couch, man.
I appreciate you having me, my guy. I done been here a few times and shit, so I definitely appreciate you recording music here and shit, so I definitely appreciate you, my nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you definitely been here. You definitely dropped a couple bangers in this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's good to see you again, man. Okay, like, let me get into this paperwork with the fans, because there's a lot, man, that they got for me. Okay, now, I see you got an album out now called Detroit's Best Kept Secret, and you have a lot of singles out right now on all platforms, like Drip Sauce, Blackballed, Just You, and I see you got a new single out now called Thug Passion, right?
Thug Passion is actually on the album of Detroit's Best Kept Secret. Drip Sauce is my newest single right now.
Drip Sauce, your newest single right now?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, I got a question for you. Why do you feel like you the best kept secret in Detroit?
Man, this a lengthy answer right here, I ain't gonna lie. So, the reason why I say I'm Detroit's best kept secret is because as much as I love my city, man, don't nobody take this in no offense, and all cameras, don't nobody take this in no, but my city is a wave riding city. You get what I'm saying? So, like, it feel like the best way for you to get on is like if you dick sucking crews, or you know what I'm saying, you with the right group of niggas at the right time when they got their wave and shit like that, and I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't make it cool, I'd rather it be on my own. Like, you know, I ain't do what I was supposed to do, or whatever happened and I ain't make it to where I was supposed to be. I just don't feel like riding a crew wave is the way for me. So with that being said, I get a lot of hate. So Detroit Best Kept Secret is like, nigga, it's no song skips on my album.
Right.
It's no song skip. Like I ain't got no tape fillers, no none of that. So if you go through my shit, I don't give a fuck. You can name your best artist. You know, everybody say such and such my cousin, such and such my, I used to hang with such and such.
Right.
But if you put them niggas against me, I'm gonna slaughter them niggas. You get what I'm saying? The difference is they with the right crew, or they got the right wave at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm the best kept secret because like it's just me, like a selfie. Like these niggas can't fuck with me.
Yeah. Okay, man. It's a lot of people tapping in. You know what I'm saying? I got people from Chicago, Indiana, Las Vegas.
Shout out to everybody in Chicago.
You know what I'm saying? Where you from and what hood you claim, if you claim a hood?
Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My hood is Puritan. I'm a West Side nigga. Yeah. 7 Deuce stand up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I'm a Puritan nigga and shit. I grew up on Puritan, but I done stayed somewhere everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just bouncing around and different schools and shit. I was able to rub shoulders with some of everybody. So I don't consider myself just a Puritan nigga.
Sure.
I consider myself a Detroit nigga because I'm able to mix and mingle. And then my family was legends on Finkel. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just tapped in everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now before we put this shit in motion, let the fans and the people know what platforms they can tap into your music at and what social media so they can send you a friend request like on Facebook, Instagram, shit like that.
GMC Breeze Banger on everything. I try to make it easy for the fans, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to have a bunch of different names here and there, you know what I'm saying? But GMC Breeze Banger on everything.
Right.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube. I'm actually starting to do like pranks, public interviews, social experiments. It's follow my YouTube at GMCBreezeBangerTV.com, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube. So yeah, that's how we rock it.
Right, okay. And I see you have a podcast out now called The Banger Report, and I see you have a social club called GMC. And now I wanna ask you a question, man. How do you deal with the hate that comes from your podcast? Because a lot of people say the podcast is messy, but a lot of people say this and that.
Yes. So with the podcast, right? I'm gonna say this. So like with the podcast, a lot of people say it's messy.
Right.
But that's because like people like sneak dissing. Like if you go on your Facebook or you check people Instagram stories, it's a bunch of sneak dissing. Like they acting like they got beef with this person. I want to fight this person or run up on me and you gonna see what's gonna happen, but you never see the name tag.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with me, like once you put it out there in the public, if you had beef with a motherfucker, you could have kept it in the privacy of your own phone or your own home, and we wouldn't have had nothing to say. So what I do is I just separate the real from the fake. If you got a problem, cool. And like, wait, okay, so if you got a problem, cool. We're going to talk about it on the Banger Report, you know what I'm saying? But what I don't get enough credit for is at the end of each and every single Banger Report, I'm always willing to find a positive solution.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm always trying to figure out, you know, how we can squash some shit. Or if y'all do got to scrap, let's scrap in a safe environment where it's just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Because I got multiple viral videos of me beating the fuck out of niggas, so I ain't gonna act like I'm above fighting. I'm not that mature yet. You know what I'm saying? I still a whoop a nigga ass in a minute. So I be like, nigga, let's figure out a way where ain't nobody gotta get shot. You can still make it home to your kids at night. Or even if all that's not necessary, then let's talk it out. And figure out, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times shit be petty as hell, but it make it to the internet and they blow that shit up and make it seem like it's some huge ass deal.
Right.
When that shit could be squashed with a simple conversation. So I provide the platform on a Banger Report to where, look, you can come on here, you can say your piece to where you felt like you was wrong. And then from there, we can figure out a peaceful solution, and everybody can keep their fronts up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Because it don't make you like no less of a person to talk something out. And that's the problem with a lot of these motherfuckers. I think it's because of that drill music.
Yeah.
They feel like everything got to be like, something got to happen. It got to be some action behind that shit or something like that. But it really don't for real. Some of that shit be petty as hell and minor disputes that a simple conversation can be talked out. And nothing gotta happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't get enough credit for that. Everybody just be like, oh, Breeze messy, cause he be knowing the tea, but they tune in. I get thousands of views every single time. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be like,
I feel like they hate, but they still watch.
Yeah. It's like one of them situations, like where like, you know it's gonna be lit, and you know it's gonna be, and people be lying to themselves. That's the bigger problem. I ain't with the mess. I don't like no mess. But then they be there each and every single time. If I do that bitch 5 times a week, they there 5 times a week. And even if they missed it, they coming back on their lunch break and watching that bitch. You get what I'm saying? Because you want to know what the fuck going on. You want to understand, but it ain't just about the drama. I talk about, you know what I'm saying, socially conscious shit. Like, for example, rest in peace to the girl Nazaya that just went missing. She got killed by her auntie's husband.
Yeah.
Came missing off the school bus and was unalived, and they still ain't been able to find her. You know what I'm saying? We talk about shit like that too. Real shit that's going on in the city that people need to be aware of and need to be able to discuss and talk about. And like I say, the comment section is provided for people to be able to explain how they feel, or, you know what I'm saying, get your views out. Even if you don't know the girl, you still might have a view on it. And there's people on there, it's people that come on the Banger Report that I can honestly say, they didn't help other people. They like, I can relate to this, or I done been through this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a learning. It depends on how you take it. I get a lot of hate because I am a popular name.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of hate just because, you know what I'm saying? But the facts is the facts. Like, a lot of positive solutions that came out of that shit. I didn't stop people from shooting it out or fighting, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, let's figure this shit out. Where you ain't gotta play gangster, nigga, because that gangster shit don't last long. Like,
that's crazy work. That's how I feel with my podcast I got going on, man. I feel like I'm kind of new to the podcast game. I get a lot of love, but at the same time, I get a little bit of hate. I don't be trying to bash nobody, because I know I can make shit turn left quick. I be trying to put everybody in the light instead of bashing. I'm trying to bring the city with me instead of trying to tear the city down.
Right.
You feel me? So that's why I'm doing this podcast, man. You kind of motivated me to honestly make another podcast where I can talk my shit.
I appreciate
and
that,
get down and
okay,
get down on my
appreciate
haters and all that. So I'm gonna be doing that pretty soon. But like I say, man, it's good to have. We got Breeze Banger in the fucking building, man. Like, y'all see him, man. Like, they been asking about me. They been hitting me up. Like, when you gonna get Breeze on the couch? When you gonna get Breeze in the building, man?
Yeah.
So Breeze here, man. I see you got a little name in your Banger, your podcast report. Like, I like it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with it. Like, sometimes you gotta get at the haters. Like, even though people might see you in a positive light, but sometimes you gotta get at motherfuckers, man.
Right.
So that's how I feel. But now, this podcast is basically based on the fans getting to know the artists and getting to know the person outside the artist.
Right.
So I got a couple questions for you that the fans want to know that they sent me because they trying to tap into your music, and also I want to give you your flowers while you're here, man.
I appreciate that, gang. No cap. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really appreciate that because a lot of times, let me just say this before you get into your questions real quick. I said this on a Banger Report before, and I want to reiterate this on the Vibes High podcast. A lot of times, people don't give you your flowers until you're dead and gone.
Yeah,
and that's
crazy
right there.
work.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be my man's, my day one nigga since elementary.
Yeah.
And I can see you making moves like how you starting your podcast now.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And you doing your thing. You got the music going and all that shit. And niggas will sit back and not say a word. Not say like, nigga, like, the testosterone be too high in these so-called gangsters nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I can see you doing your thing and not say, damn, bro, like, I like what you doing, my nigga. You staying out the streets. You ain't selling drugs. You ain't trying to run around here with a 30 on a switch. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you trying to do something positive, and niggas will not say nothing.
Yeah, for sure.
Not say nothing. Like, not be like, nigga, I'm proud of you, or I know where you come from for real, because we grew up together. Like, that shit weird as hell. It be people on social media that I never met a day in my life, and they show me the most love and support. So it'd be like, man, you gotta let them people motivate you. Like, fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, for sure. I feel like I got a good one with you, man. Like, I feel like this gonna be a good one, man. I got Breeze in the building,
It's
man.
gonna be a classic, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, you talking that shit already, man. You keeping this bitch up and running. You keeping this shit alone, man. That's how I like it, man. Let me get to this first question that the fans and the people want to know, man.
All right.
I'm about to say the first question I got for you that the fans and the people want to know: how do you cope with the pressure and the expectation that comes with being in the public eye?
I ain't gonna lie, like, realistically, it's still new to me. I got a lot of fights that went viral for beating the fuck out of people because I didn't know how to deal with that shit.
Right.
And just being honest, I spent most of my adult years in prison, so the boundaries is different. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit you go through in there, you think everything is go because there ain't no breaks there. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I'm still learning and adjusting to being GMC Breeze Banger. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still learning and adjusting every day. That shit ain't easy for me. I ain't gonna cap like it is. But for the most part, what I gotta realize is, and somebody actually told me this, that if they ain't talking about you, then you ain't doing shit.
You ain't doing shit.
And I know that shit sounds so cliche, and everybody be like, oh yeah, everybody say that for everything. And there be some people that you see post and talk about that shit, and they ain't doing nothing in real life. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, the level of hate is gonna measure where you at with it. You get what I'm saying? That way you don't get lost in the sauce and you don't confuse your socially conscious, like where you at, where you stand in a social figure. You get what I'm saying? So it'd be like that. Like, I understand that I am somebody different now. Like, I went through a lot of shit with, like, you know, fake bitches trying to expose me, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I never even hit them before. Or I hit them one time and never doubled back, and now they got a story to tell because we done shared some inbox. I actually just went through this the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a fake story to tell, and it's, like, real tough. Because when the women say, if a woman say something, oh man, they gonna latch on to it. But it could be a chick that's with you every single day, and she know that this is cap, and she still gonna latch on to it because another woman said. So it'd be like, it's tough. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't cap. I can't act like I'm a Peasy or a Vezo where I know how to maneuver through this shit. Cause I don't make all the right decisions. So you know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do is be real with you and give you my experiences. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, before I get into the next question that the fans want to know, cause I see you have been locked up before. You've been in prison. Do you mind elaborate on that? Like, what you go to prison for? Like, what you been locked up for?
Which time? That's the better question.
Shit, whatever time you want to give me.
All right, so the first time I went to prison, I went for assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder.
Right.
And it was a situation where me and two other guys, one of them a rat now, but he wasn't a rat on this case. I went to prison both.
The rats need to get exposed, man.
No, I don't got a problem with that. A rat is a rat. I'm big on that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I caught my case with a nigga named Sean Poe and another nigga named Greg Hardison. That's his real name. The other nigga that ended up being a rat, the Sean Poe nigga, his name was Rayshawn Preston. If you listen to a lot of my older music, I always rapped about him because this was my right-hand man. You get what I'm saying? So he had a situation where he was moving whatever he was moving, and a nigga owed him some paper. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, dog told him, we was younger then. We was like 19, 20 then. So a nigga basically told him, like, nigga, I ain't paying you. Get your little bitch ass home. He called me. We slid down on dog. You know, guns was involved. Pistol whipped him.
Right.
Popped him. You know what I'm saying? I got arrested actually not too far from here. You know what I'm saying? On Puritan and Steel. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail. He didn't tell on that case. I caught 2 cases back to back behind him. You know what I'm saying? I caught 2 cases back to back. So he didn't tell on that case.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all took our time. I actually was supposed to get 9 years that first case. And the judge, James Callahan, was the name of that judge, a bitch ass nigga. He wanted to give me like, my guidelines was 9 to 25, but he wanted to give me 10. So what he said was like, basically like, since nobody had wrote a statement, nobody snitched, he was gonna test the street cred.
Right.
Now the Rayshawn Preston nigga was supposed to get like 3 to 15, and the Terry Hardison nigga was supposed to get like 1 to 15.
Damn.
And I was supposed to get 10 to 15. You get what I'm saying? So, cause I was like the leader in the case. I was the oldest. You know what I'm saying? So they consider me the leader as the case. If you ever been in the system, you know it go by PRVs and OV points.
Okay.
So my points was the highest. Long story short, he told them, I will lower everybody time, but I'm gonna increase everybody time, but I'm gonna lower your man's time. You get what I'm saying? So like, if y'all agree to that, y'all gotta take whatever I give him. Because he getting a dime if y'all don't take whatever I give him. I went to trial and lost trial. And in this instance, like I say, everybody was stand-up niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Greg Hardison nigga, he was the first nigga that was like, shit, I want our release date the same day. So whatever you get blood, I want it too.
Damn,
you get what I'm saying? He was a solid nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Rayshawn Preston agreed. And so when we went to get sentenced, we all got the same out date. I was only sentenced to 3.5 years to 15.
Right.
I end up doing 7.5 because I'm an active gangbanger. Those niggas know me, they know I'm a blood and shit. So you know, in that world right there, in prison, like nigga, like I said before, everything is on go time, 24/7. You know what I'm saying? So I end up fucking myself up, you know, stabbing niggas, fighting niggas, tripping, you know what I'm saying? Then I end up doing 7.5 years, you know, on that first one.
Damn.
On the second one, homie had was fucking a coworker. This the case he snitched on. Homie was fucking a coworker, Rayshawn Preston.
Right.
He was fucking his coworker and shit. They was having sexual relations. He stayed with his baby mama. She stayed with her baby daddy. You get what I'm saying? So somehow the baby daddy go through the phone. He see the sexting shit. You get what I'm saying? He blow down at his job with like 15 niggas to get on my mans at the time. He blow down with like 15 niggas to get on him. Long story short, I'm his emergency contact. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know that at the time. But I was his emergency contact. So the job called me like, yo, we got a situation up here and we can't release him because we don't want him to get hurt on the property. 15 dudes just came up here, they're trying to jump on him. And we can't release him because we don't want him to get hurt on the property and he turn around and sue us.
Yeah.
So can you come pick him up? So my girl at the time, I told her, I said, well, listen, I need you to drive me. You know what I'm saying? Well, we grabbed a chopper, which I got called with. That's why I'm able to talk about it. Had an AK-47. I said, well, I need you to drive me to go pick up bro. He got into a situation at work. We get up there. By the time I get up there, nobody's there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's there when I get up there. I get up there, we go pick him up. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck happened? He get telling me the situation. Him and girl was sexting about, you know, I guess they was like fucking on break and shit like that. And they would talk about it later. You know what I'm saying? And he like, yo, like 15 niggas came to whoop on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoop. So I'm like, damn, like, you know these niggas? He like, no. Well, I'm like, shit, you gotta check that bitch. You get what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that bitch is the reason why, but I'm gonna get into that later too, though. And you're gonna see everything I'm saying was true. I'm like, nigga, you gotta check that bitch because how blood get in her phone, he know where you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta check that bitch. He like, no. Like, they was like faking love. So he like, no, girl wouldn't do me like that. You know what I'm saying? We driving to his crib. Now, at the time, the homie stayed in Redford. You know what I'm saying? Which I went to high school in Redford too. And I lived up there for a lot of years too. So we get to his apartment complex, which was on 6 Mile and Telegraph. At the time, we get to his apartment complex, and it's like 30 niggas on the corner.
Damn.
Now, if y'all know Redford, it's nothing like that going on in Redford. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, is these the niggas? Cause like niggas don't post up on no corner in Redford. You know what I'm saying? And he like, nah, these ain't the niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't think these the guys. Woo, woo. Long story short, it ended up panning out being them niggas. We pull up in the apartment complex. My girl was driving his truck. I was driving her car. He was in a passenger seat with me. When they see his truck pull in, they like, oh, you can hear him whistling and everything. Like, these them niggas.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. Like, fuck it. I still got the blick on me. You know what I'm saying? Woo. So them niggas roll up in the parking lot. All these niggas. And it wasn't like just all niggas either. It was like their girlfriends, their mamas. Like, the mamas pulled up with these niggas. Like, I swear to God, if you go look my real name, Orlando Harris, if you go look this case up, you will see I'm not capping about a bit of it.
Yeah.
Man, they 30 deep in this motherfucker in this parking lot of this apartment complex on 6 Mile and Telegraph. So when I hop out the car, they like my girl had tents. She was a Chrysler worker, so she had like it was like when the 200s had first came out, she had the brand new 200C. So when I hop out the car and shit, they like, we don't even know him. Like, this ain't him, you know what I'm saying? Woo, but then they see my girl driving my homeboy truck, and they like, this ain't her. Where he at? So I up the strap because y'all too deep.
Yeah,
it's fucking 3 of us. It's really 2 of us because it's really just me and my man. Obviously, I'm going to keep my girl out of the situation.
For sure.
It's really just 2 of us. So I up the strap like, nigga, what y'all on? Like, nigga, we can fight. I'll put the gun down. My girl can hold my gun. And we can throw them bitches. I'll fight whoever want to fight.
Yeah.
And bro will fight who, you know, the nigga who, the baby daddy of the girl. You know what I'm saying? So the nigga I was supposed to fight was a nigga named Michael Bryson, man. He ended up being the biggest rat this side of the Macy-Dixie line as I went through the trial. Because I went to trial on both cases, you know what I'm saying? I'm the type of nigga, I ain't really taking no pleas, you gotta prove it, you know what I'm saying? So my mans ended up fighting the baby daddy, beat the fuck out of him. He beat the shit out of dog, you know what I'm saying? And we thought it was over. So once my mans beat dog ass, y'all got what y'all was looking for. Y'all got the action that just didn't pan out in y'all favor. Cool. I'm like, fuck it, we can go to me and my girl crib. You know, because at the time I had 2 girlfriends and they was cool with each other and they both knew that they both was my girlfriends.
Right.
So I'm like, we can go to my other girl crib, kind of cool out for a minute. When we leave, they shoot the house up. They shoot the apartment complex up. So when they shoot the apartment complex up, his baby mama, he had a son and she was pregnant with his second son. She calls him like, yo, tell your mans they done shot the apartment complex up because he had a gun. So now she kind of like blaming me for this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they done shot the crib up, this is that and the third, woo, woo. I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, not cool, but you know, it is what it is. Now it happened already. It's about what we gonna do from here on out.
Yeah,
call that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So he called girl. I'm like, shit, I snatched the phone from him because he like pussyfooting because he's so in love. So I snatched the phone from him. Bitch, where you stay at? We about to pull up. She give us the address, we pull up. We get there to her house. I up blick on her immediately.
Hell yeah.
Bitch, you about to tell us where your baby daddy really stay at. Cause nigga, they done shot up the apartment complex. Blood got a baby and he got a baby on the way. So y'all ain't give a fuck about his kids. You get what I'm saying? And this my right hand man's at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, y'all ain't give a fuck about his kids. Don't think we gonna give a fuck about you and your daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She ended up telling us dog low. We slide to his OG crib. Again, all this is in the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? So we slide to the OG crib. I throw on a white button up. I take my girl, because my girl worked at Chrysler. I take her clipboard. I walk up to the nigga mama door. How you doing, man? I'm Orlando. I'm here with the DTE. I'm the meter maid. I need to check your meter. Can you show me where the meter is at?
Right.
She open up the screen door, slap her with the pistol instantly. Come in there. Let us up in this bitch. Call your bitch ass son, because they done just shot up the homie crib, nigga. We need to figure out what's going on. I ain't trying to hurt you. This ain't a robbery. We don't want your money. We don't want your jewelry, none of that. I want you to call your son and tell us where that nigga at.
Right.
She calls the son on speakerphone. The niggas say, shit, the niggas already got you. I ain't pulling up. If y'all gonna kill OG, y'all gotta do that over there. I ain't pulling up.
So that was the nigga talking about his own mama?
his own mama. Like, the nigga wasn't coming. And he made that perfectly clear on the phone.
Right.
Like, I'm not pulling up. If y'all got OG, she good as dead. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's crazy.
Y'all gotta catch me in traffic.
That's crazy work, bro.
When she hear him say that, we end up not even smoking, girl. And she end up cooking me, which is in the paperwork too. So my man's, it was 3 of us, but only 2 of us went to jail. I never snitched on a third shooter. Dog snitched on me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was 3 of us, but only 2 of us went to jail. So, nigga, I'm like, shit. My man's like, nigga, my personal homie, like, nigga, we might as well drop her too. It's gonna come back to bite us if we don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, she was kind of cooperative. You know what I'm saying? I showed some remorse. And I'm like, nah, man, we ain't gonna, bitch, I'm gonna let you live. You know what I'm saying? She gave us the low to where her son at with them 15 niggas.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you live, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whoop, but don't be on no weird shit. She's like, I promise I'm not, da-da-da-da. We go slide on dog, pop them niggas up. Some people got shot, some people got pistol whipped. My co-defendant got caught in the house where they was at. You know what I'm saying? I got away. I was out for like 3 months. Me and the other shooter got away. He was out for 3 months. I was out for 3 months. I mean, he never did a day, but I was out for 3 months. How I knew my code, he was snitching. The Rayshawn Preston nigga was. He in the county, I'm holding him down.
Right.
Paying for a lawyer for blood, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, you gonna have to sit down because you got caught in the crib and you got caught with the blicks.
Damn.
So you gonna have to sit down, you get what I'm saying? But we gonna make your bit smooth, you know what I'm saying? Me and whoever got you, you know what I'm saying? And nigga, you gonna be straight. He was keeping it solid like the first 2. The 3rd month, how I knew he was snitching was he called me. So I always made it clear though, don't call me. Call your BM. Had her call me on 3-way, so my number ain't never in the system. Don't call me directly.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? If you need some money, have her shoot a text. You know what I'm saying? This nigga calls me one day. Well, she calls me. He on 3-way. He says to me, hey man, I just took a plea. I'm like, what? What kind of plea you got? He like, I took a plea from 1 to 15. Off rip, that was a red flag.
Yeah.
Because we done already been to prison before with a gun and violence and did 7. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So how the fuck you get 1 to 15?
Yeah.
So I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I hangs up from him. I call his lawyer, which I paid for. Hey man, bro saying he got a 1 to 15. My lawyer say don't answer another call from him. He on that. I'm like, damn. Hang up from the lawyer and shit. I'm like, cool, I ain't calling blood. I dodged his calls for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Long story short, the BM text me like, nigga, I ain't gonna have blood on the phone, but I wanna talk to you about something. I'm thinking she about to confess to me that he's snitching. Whole time, she trying to put me in a trick bag for him to get me to all right, so I'm like, all right, cool, you can call me or whatever, da da da. She calls me. This was the day before Memorial Day. What's that? Memorial Day is in September, or is that Labor Day?
Labor Day.
Okay, it's the day before Labor Day. Labor Day, no, it was the day of Labor Day, my bad. The morning of Labor Day. He called me. She called me on 3-way. He answered the phone. He like, yo, how the fuck you get away, bro? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Do you realize who you called?
Yeah.
He like, yeah, nigga, I'm trying to figure out how the fuck did you get away? And I get caught with everything. I hang up the phone on him. I'm like, damn. So I tell my girl at the time, I'm like, nigga, blood snitching. My girl like, oh, you being paranoid, you tripping. Ain't nobody thinking about your ass. Like, he probably just asking some dumb shit on the phone. You done hung up, you ain't say shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, the very next day, we going to T-Mobile to get the iPhone 4S. That's 2013. That was the newest iPhone. We go to Sprint on Telegraph and 7 Mile to go get the new Sprint. But the whole way we there, we live on 7 Mile and Myers at the time. The whole way we going there, I'm like, damn, nigga, this pickup truck following us. It's 2 white niggas in that bitch.
Yeah.
Ain't no hunkies on 7 Mile, bro. Like, nigga, they following us, man. She like, man, you paranoid from last night? She dumbing down my senses. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I know I'm not tripping. Like, these hunkies is following us. She like, nigga, I'm going to the Sprint store. You tripping. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. You tripping. Go to the fucking Sprint store. They pull up in the Sprint store with us. Now I'm pointing it out in the Sprint store like, nigga, tell me I'm not lying. These niggas is here too.
Damn.
What's the case that y'all niggas follow us from 7 Mile and Myers all the way to 7 Mile and Telegraph? These niggas still follow us.
For sure, for sure.
So I talked to the Sprint nigga. I said, listen, I ain't got much paper on me, but I got like 400. If you would let me out the back door, you get what I'm saying? You can have this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Blood, like, basically, like, nigga, I don't know what you got going on, but I ain't about to lose my job for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, whatever you got going on is what you got going on. My girl steady tripping. He being paranoid. Don't pay my boyfriend no attention. He tripping. Da-da-da-da. We buy the iPhones. I go out in the parking lot, get arrested.
Damn, so the whole time the motherfucker was on your
Hey, they was on me. They was on me the whole time. Get outside, get arrested. Never make it back to the car. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Go to jail. Blood do his thing on me. I went to trial. Because I'm like, I just can't believe that my day one nigga, like, we didn't share shoes.
Damn.
We didn't share sign codes. Like, I'm going to get this one, you get that one. I'm going to switch it, and you wear yours to your high school. Like, he was my man's like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never thinking that my man, my day one nigga coming like that. You know what I'm saying? Go to trial, nigga, I get cooked. Like, girl who life I spared told on me. The Michael Bryson nigga who acted like he wanted all the smoke, he told on me. Only like 4 of them came to trial, but I'm still charged with 18 counts of attempt murder and felonious assault on, because it was like 20 people there.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm still charged with all the counts of that shit. I went to prison. I initially got 15 years. I won my appeal. I got a time reduction. Because I'm basically saying, like, nigga, y'all convict me. They took all the guns off him and put them on me.
Damn.
So, nigga, how y'all catch a nigga with these bitches in the house of the victims? He tell y'all that I might have been with Breeze. Y'all come get me 3 months later and put everything on me. Like, that's crazy work. The judge agreed. Like, nigga, it don't make sense, but this your day one homie, nigga. So it's obvious y'all did something involving this shit. So I end up doing 6 years altogether. I end up getting 5.
Right.
But I did 6 because I was in there fooling because I thought I had 15 years initially. You get what I'm saying? So I end up doing 6. And I end up getting out. Ironically, he gets out way before me, obviously. He gets out way before me, and he do the 1.5 years. He gets his first parole because he's a rat. Now he's a state's informant, you know what I'm saying? So they show them love. So he gets out on his first time to going up to see the parole board. He gets out, and he back in prison right now for 2nd-degree murder because he drunk driving and then killed a lady, decapitated her head in a car accident. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that snitching shit never pans out.
Hell no.
That shit never pans out, you know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm glad you telling us, man. I'm glad you letting the fans know. I'm glad you tapping the fans in, man, because they want to know. I got a new audience. I got my fans trying to get at you, and you probably got your fans trying to get at me. So, man, it's a win-win for the both of us, man. Everybody tuning in, everybody tapping in, man. I'm about to say the next question I got for you that the fans and the people want to know, because they didn't send me a lot. So they seen they knew GMC Breeze coming, so they
so they sent you a lot. They knew I was coming.
Hit me the email. You see, I got this shit printed up off the email.
Oh, yeah,
man.
damn. Hold on, man. Let me get this from my line right quick. Hold that up, bro. That nigga fan sent multiple questions, bro, but they knew I was coming, man.
For sure. They trying
That's
to get
crazy. I appreciate that, though, man. Shout out to everybody who sent questions in.
I'm about to say the next question I got for you, man. Can you talk about a song or a lyric that was partially difficult for you to write and why? For you to write and say and why?
Hold on. All right, so it say, became the inspiration, but the dope game changed them for the worse. Ever since Stephanie had played them, you would rather see me rapping than wrapping you up in the back of a truck with duct tape strapped with the pump. That was difficult to say.
I say, can you elaborate on that? Why you say that was difficult to say?
The reason why it was difficult, because Stephanie is my birth mother.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And we haven't had the best relationship. So, like, with me pursuing music and shit like that, like, she never believed in me. You know what I'm saying? And she was always kind of like, you know, like, nigga, go get a job. Like, go work at McDonald's. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just always, like, we ain't got the best relationship. And I don't want to drag her because I'm trying to be better. You know what I'm saying? But, like, we ain't always had the best relationship. So she ain't always, like, believe in my dreams and shit like that. So she was like never supportive. But my uncle, when my pops died in '93. So my uncle was like the biggest inspiration that I ever had in my life. Like he didn't give a fuck. Him and my grandma.
Right.
Like they didn't give a fuck what I did wrong. It was like, nigga, we love you. We gonna support you through it. Like even when I went to prison, both times, all I had was my uncle and my grandma. My grandma died my first time in prison. She died at the end of it.
Yeah.
Of cancer and shit. Rest in peace, Grandma Sue, man. Y'all put the hearts up for my Grandma Sue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my grandma died my first bit in prison. So once she passed, all I really had was my uncle. That's why I say Unc Jay, the inspiration, like, cause that nigga got me through everything. You know what I'm saying? Like him and my grandma got me through everything. Like no cap. And my mama was just like always weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of like abuse when I was younger, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had like been on my own since I was 11. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near 40. I never spent another night in her house from 11. You get what I'm saying? Like it was that bad. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a tough ass lyric. And she hate when she hear that song. She hate when she hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? Cause we like in a better space now.
Yeah.
But we don't got like the best relationship, but to my mom, I do still love you, and I just hope that you could be a better grandma
Yeah, for sure.
than you was a mother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to your mom, man.
Yeah, shout out to her,
mom.
man.
See, I'm glad to have you here. This why I bring my artists here, and I don't even do all artists, man. It can be somebody outside of being an artist. I don't care if you playing football, you a boxer, you in a bikers club, whatever, man. I'm trying to put y'all in the light, man, and get y'all to express yourself. It's a lot of mental health issues and all that shit going on in the country that need to be fixed, and people need to be talking and get and express themselves, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to talk
true
to
shit.
Yeah, for
True
real.
shit.
And I'm trying to talk to the people that the people not talking to. We already got enough Peasies and Vezos who they talking to us, other stars in the city, man. I'm
That's
trying to
a
get
fact.
it, like, for sure.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Can I elaborate on that just a little
go
bit?
ahead.
So I had actually reached out to Vlad TV
Yeah.
and Gilly and Wallow after I had seen $1 million worth of game with Peasy and Vezo. And I saw how they was like saying that they was like trying to put the city on and put the city in a better light. And I didn't fuck with that.
Right.
I didn't fuck with that. Because I feel like it's cap.
For sure.
You get what I'm saying? So, I'm going to tell y'all, I know the comments section going to try to kill me on this and be like, nigga, these are heroes and this, and the third. And yeah, I'm not taking away from nothing what they achieved in their music careers. I'm not taking away from nothing for that. But the facts is the facts. You've seen Vezo for years, he been shitting. Both on my prison bits, Clarity 1, Clarity 2 was crazy. And he only elevated since then. Like now I think he signed with QC.
Right.
But name one artist that he put on.
So I can't even name one.
Nah. Let's go to Peasy. Ghetto Boys. Team Eastside nigga. I want to reiterate, Team Eastside nigga. I actually went to Mackenzie with that nigga.
Yeah. See, I knew Peasy. Yeah, I know he went to Mackenzie for sure.
Yeah, I graduated from the Met.
You
know what I'm
graduated from
saying?
that? Yeah, for sure.
And I went to Mackenzie with that nigga. So when I go to prison, I did 2 years, and once I graduated, I did 2 years in college, then I went to prison. I was in college doing all the street shit, too.
Yeah.
As a way, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I go to prison, I come out, I hear he Team Eastside. I'm like, that's crazy work. How? When I went to Mackenzie with this nigga, he was staying with his old dude, which is on the west side.
For sure.
And he was hanging with all the HNIC niggas, you know, Pesh,
Yeah, I know Pesh and all
the
them.
T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, how? Be that as it may, that's history. Let's talk about recent. I want you to tell me one person from the city that he put on.
You talking about Peasy put on?
Yeah.
I say Rio, but he not from the city though.
Exactly. I knew you was gonna say Rio, and that's why I enunciated from the city. That nigga from Flint, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
And not knocking Rio, man. At one point, he was one of my favorite artists. Rio fire, man. He got that gimmick rap where he cracked the jokes and say the funny shit that people would be scared to say in a song. I fuck with that nigga. The thing is, he ain't from here, gang.
Yeah, ain't from the city.
You trying to tell me you had to travel an hour and a half out of the city to find talent when there's niggas in this bitch going crazy?
Yeah, see, that's why I
There's
got
niggas
this
in this
podcast,
bitch going
bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's niggas in Detroit right now going crazy,
Yeah.
and they don't get the recognition, they don't get the shine, they don't get the props that they deserve because Detroit is a wave riding city.
Yeah, for sure.
So when I heard them on there talking about how they trying to put the city on and they trying to put the city in a different light, I totally disagree with that guy. Cause it's like, nigga, y'all niggas been popping since been popping. Y'all was popping down there at the same time as Lil Mama's lip gloss.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So nigga, how? Where? Who? Who you put on?
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking them niggas for rapping with they same day one niggas. Like, you know, Peasy and Vezo,
Yeah.
Babyface Ray, GT, shit like, I'm not knocking that. That's what you're supposed to do. But if you're trying to put the city on, show me outside of your camp where the city exists to you.
For sure.
We
for
the
sure.
same people that supported you.
Yeah.
We the same people that when y'all was performing in Hole in the Wall strip clubs, we was coming to see y'all.
For sure.
And I'm a West Side nigga, but I was still coming to fuck with the music. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it was like the super huge beef between y'all and Doughboys Cash Out, I was the West Side nigga that was like, nigga, I fuck with both. So if they had Pantheon and they had Crazy Horse, I'm leaving here at 12. I'm trying to be there by 1. You get what I'm saying? I was that type of nigga.
Yeah.
But where that love come back at? I hate when
Man.
like so-called celebrities get famous and they think they too big to support and reach out to the people that supported you, that got you to where you at. You only as big as your support system.
For sure.
I don't give a fuck who you think you is, from
Yeah.
Lil Baby to Jay-Z. If people never believed in Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint 1 and 2, you would have never been the Jay-Z that you
Man.
are today.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can pay for fake views, fake Instagram followers. That's gonna only take you so far. The difference between the people that pay for the fake views and the fake Instagram followers, you can always look at their likes and comments. It's not gonna reflect. You got a person with 50,000 followers, but they averaging 800 likes, 32 comments. Half of them your family, and the other half is bitches you fucked in middle school and your homeboys asking where you at. You get what I'm saying? You can tell the difference.
That's crazy work, bro. Crazy as hell.
But niggas don't get the platform to put this real shit out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, I'm thankful, nigga, that you put me on here to be able to talk about this real shit that get overlooked, bro. You can't name a nigga from the city none of these niggas put on.
Yeah.
And that ain't no knock to what they did in their careers, and they all right. They had their moment. And they did that. Like, nigga, Vezo was one of my favorite rappers for years, to the point where every bitch I dated was like, stop playing this nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it ain't like I'm a hater or none of that. Like, I fuck with these niggas.
Yeah,
I fuck with their music, not personally, but I fuck with their music. But the facts is, when you go on these huge platforms like Vlad, and you want $1 million worth of game where this shit getting 200, 300,000 K views, and people looking at you like, damn, they really putting the city on.
Yeah.
These niggas, no, they not. They're doing what they can for
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even like, I'm gonna give you another example. This might be a little bit too deep. They ain't gonna
Go
understand
ahead.
this. But,
Hey, get in your bag, bro. That's what we here for. Get
but
in
like,
your bag.
even they day one niggas, like, I'ma separate it. I'm gonna do Vezo and Peasy. I'ma separate it just to show you what I'm saying is fact. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, Breeze hate on these niggas, cause I'm not. Like, with Vezo, he got day one niggas. Like, his name was IUR Ghetto at first. And no, his name was Green Guy Fuji first. Now he RUR Ghetto. That's his day one nigga.
Right.
What he did? Name something. Quote me 3 bars out of verse.
I can't.
That's his day one nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Green Guy Webby.
Green Guy Webby, he got some shit though.
Webby got some shit. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I've never met Dog a day in my life. But Buffy Music 1 got me through prison.
Right.
It was 2 CDs that got me through prison. Buffy Music 1 and Hard Work Jig Rat Ass Welcome to Hive City 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, them 2 albums got me through prison. Buffy Music 1 was so crazy. That's your day one nigga. Even when everybody thought Vezo was Team Eastside, he was making it public. I'm not Team Eastside. I fuck with them niggas.
Yeah.
I'm Green Guys. I'm a Green Guy Crip from Minnesota. Nigga, Webby had a dog ass lane. How you put your mans in position?
And Webby dead too though.
What? Buffy Music 1 was a
Yeah,
classic
yeah.
album that nobody speaks about. That's a classic album. You could pick a song, play it on your laptop right now. I'll tell you that bitch word for word. Classic album. Didn't get no PT like that, nigga. This shit day one, nigga.
That's crazy.
Let's make that make sense, man.
Y'all make it make sense, man.
Let's make
That's
that make
crazy
sense,
work,
man.
I see you got a lot of fans and a lot of people tuning in, man. They commenting on this bitch, man. We live on
Appreciate
every
that.
camera, man. So y'all just like, if
Every
y'all
camera.
don't see him, y'all just see me on this camera. Y'all gotta tune into the other cameras, man. We got cameras all around this bitch, like 6 or 7 different cameras. So man, he live everywhere through this bitch, and he live on his platform too. So tune in, tap in, man. I'm about to say the next question I got for you, man, that the fans want to know: how do you maintain your connection to your roots and your values and identity in every changing musical landscape? This is a weird question to the game. Let me try.
No, wait, yeah, repeat that question.
this
Repeat
something
that
weird
question,
game.
man,
This is
because
shit
I
that
don't
they-
understand that. Repeat that question.
How do you maintain your connection to your roots and values, your values,
My values,
and,
okay.
and identity in that ever changing musical landscape? Like how the music can change, the music changing and all like that.
So, like, okay. I like this question, man, because it gives me a chance to say this one thing that I always love to say.
Yeah.
I'm not a gimmick rapper. Like, everything that I'm give you is my real life. I don't want to rap if I can't give you my truths. Excuse me.
For sure.
I don't want to rap if I can't give you my real life. I don't give a fuck. You can go through every song. And I done recorded songs here. You know what I'm saying? You can go through every single song that I recorded. Every single song. All the singles, Detroit Best Kept Secret, the album, the mixtape. Go through all of those songs. I'm giving you my real life.
Right,
You get what I'm
for sure.
saying? I don't want to rap if I can't tell you the real me. I don't want to rap about Rolls Royces and Ferraris in the mansion because I ain't got there yet.
Yeah, for
I
sure,
know
for
it's
sure.
coming,
Yeah.
but I ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to talk about that type of shit. I don't want to lead you to no illusion. I don't want to be a square ass nigga telling you that I'm a shooter and I got a 50-round drum on a 4.5 with a switch on it and I'm killing my ops. And then you got this young nigga looking up to you because he think your square ass really on that.
Yeah, that's
And he done blew a nigga down at school thinking, listening to your lyrics. And Blood ain't even on that. This nigga a ho for real. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Even with the songs I am talking that gangster shit, you can Google me. You can Google GMC Breeze Banger and it's going to show you my real name and all that.
Yeah, for
And it's
sure.
going to show you that, nigga, I didn't really live this. So I make songs like Who Can I Trust? Just tell you about my man snitching because the street life ain't what you think it is.
right.
These niggas ain't playing by the same rules no more. You know what I'm saying? The shit all the illusion to trick you
Hell yeah.
out the streets.
Hell yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was just telling my homegirl the other day, like she was telling me she a cheerleading coach. She used to be part of my social club, Slick Puller and shit. I was just telling her the other day, like nigga, like I want to talk to the youth, even though I'm still gangbanging right now. I'm active. The banger on Breeze is for the 82 homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whooped all the 82 homies. You know what I'm saying? But I still want to tell the niggas, like, nigga, y'all niggas living an illusion. You gonna go kill a nigga on live? Like, a lot of times these niggas, they killing niggas nowadays, these younger niggas, they killing niggas, and they want you to know that they the shooters. You get what I'm saying? Like, back when I was younger, you kill a nigga, they gonna talk about it like, yeah, I think dog, whoop. They gonna be scared to even mention that shit around
yeah,
you.
for sure.
Because they don't want to be next, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, they want you to know that they done killed this nigga, and they cool with going down and sit down for 15, 30 fucking years or life, throwing their life away like, nigga, they only gonna hold you down for 2 of that life bit.
Damn.
Your baby mama only gonna stay around for the first year.
Yeah, for
She
sure.
gonna send you pictures of the kids for the first 3. I just did a year in the county for a pistol,
Yeah.
where some niggas tried to press me, and it wasn't what they thought it was, and they called on me. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
I just did a year, nigga. My BM was fucking the first 6 months, pregnant by the 8th month by another nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this shit ain't gonna be like how you think. Niggas only gonna care about the nigga you killed for the first year, maybe 2. You doing good if they care about the first 2. You doing good. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, nobody ain't gonna give a fuck, cause life still be life and bills still go on.
Yeah.
Your ex bitch, she having other kids. She gotta take care of them. Her baby daddy bitch, and you better not be writing this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
it ain't gonna be what you think, man.
Damn. I'm about to say, next question that I got for you, man. Why do you feel like, I already asked you that question in the beginning. I want to know, why did you feel like you the Detroit best kept secret? I already asked you that.
Let me just say
You
this.
can
man.
elaborate on that shit again.
Yeah, let me just say this one more time. If niggas is tapped in with their favorite artist, I encourage everybody on this live. It's only one nigga that I feel like up to me, but I feel like I can beat him. It's only one nigga out of the city that I feel like is up to my standards as far as like current now with these newer niggas. and that's T Grizzly.
Said T Grizzly.
Yeah, shout out to Murmur, man. That's my nigga, man. Baby
Yeah.
Grizzly, that's my
Baby
nigga, man.
Grizzly,
We did a
for
lot
sure,
of
for
time
sure.
in prison together. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? But your big brother can't fuck with me. That boy, he close. He close though. Like T Grizzly be spitting, nigga. I bang a lot of his shit religiously. But I feel like I'm Detroit's best kept secret because I can't dick suck or ride no wave. You can't little dog me.
Yeah, for
You know
sure,
what I'm
for sure.
saying? Like, so because I can't be little dog, I ain't looking for no big homie and none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times I don't got the popular wave like them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but like you could go look at like videos on Drip Sauce. I just posted a picture the other day where Facebook, you know, like if you got the hot song on Facebook, they put the fire emoji by when people type it on their story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just up there
We just
with
up-
Lotto,
Damn.
with motherfucker. I just, what was that? Yesterday I posted that. That was yesterday, and I didn't even know. Somebody else sent it to me
Damn. For sure.
and was like, "Nigga, you up there with Lotto and Huncho and YTB Fats
Yeah.
and Boston Richie," and I'm like, "Damn, word, send it to me." They screenshot it, sent it to me, and I posted it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I posted it on my page. I think it got maybe 50 likes. How?
Damn. Yeah.
It got maybe 50 likes. Like, that's crazy work, nigga, when I'm shitting out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm the people's champ. I'm the niggas y'all, I'm in the same hole in the wall clubs with y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out here at Rouge with y'all. I'm out here at Chandler with y'all. I'm throwing my own parties. One of the best
I was gonna
promoters.
ask you about that. How do your parties be going? Like your promotion and all that shit. Like you think your parties be turning out good?
Have you seen the videos of my parties?
I seen a couple of them bitches do be looking live though.
Man, my shit be crazy. Crazy work. I'm actually throwing one October 18th, man. Right up the street on Puritan too, man, at the 17 Hall. Puritan and Schaefer, man. So y'all make sure y'all check in with that. The flyer on my page, man. We throwing a Halloween party. Twerk contest. I'm giving away some cash. Sexy costume contest. I'm giving away some cash. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
So-
hear y'all seeing you say give
Y'all
away
make
some
sure
cash,
y'all
man.
tap into that, man. Go like it, comment it, share that flyer on my page, gang. Yeah, my
I see.
parties is definitely lit, though. I've been throwing parties, though, with a nigga. I don't want to leave him out because a part of that success with the parties is with the homie, too, man, my nigga Retro. This is my first solo project, though, but
Right.
I actually been throwing parties with the homie Retro Sneezer, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, we've been very successful. I think 2 parties, over
Okay.
15K in
Yeah.
2 parties, so
So
that's crazy.
I'm about to say, okay, about your social club, man. Like, how would it be for a new member or somebody that wanted to join your social club? Like, is it cool to join your social club, like GMC?
Yeah, so with my social club, right, what I do is we have an interview. I got to interview you before you join GMC. You
Right,
know what I'm
sure,
saying?
sure.
At first it was with me and my homegirl, GMC Ruthless. It was me and her together. We would do the interviews and shit. Now it's me and GMC Nebe. And so what we do is, like, I'm not looking for the numbers. I'm not looking to be deep. Again, I ain't a wave riding nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we normally do interviews on a Friday. If we interview 13 people, I ain't gonna lie to you, probably don't none of them get accepted.
Damn, what's the reason why they don't get accepted?
Because we big off loyalty. And we move off structure.
Right.
And so because I do got a little name for myself, you know what I'm saying, regardless. Whether niggas want to hate it or love it, the fact is the facts. I got a name for myself. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's a lot of people that be trying to join and like get close to me. I done had niggas in my social club, grown ass men, steal from me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I done welcomed these niggas into my home with my kids. You know what I'm saying? You around my baby mamas. And these niggas that turned around and stole my buffs. I actually went viral for a fight, beating the shit out of nigga in VIP where
Yeah.
he was part of my club.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And he stole from me and shit. So it'd be like now, like, I just try to learn from that shit and not put myself in a position where I'm gonna put myself in jail.
Yeah.
So I'm like big off the loyalty. Like I'm gonna ask you questions and shit like that, make you pop out with us, put you on a probationary period for 30 days. And if we like what you got going on, then we gonna fuck with you. But if I see any signs of snakeness in you, I gotta pass.
Cut their ass the fuck off, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
gotta
same time
pass.
I'm on right now. I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm about to say, next question I got for you. Do you feel like you are a gangster rapper, a drill rapper, or a trap rapper?
Wait, say the categories again. My bad.
I say, do you feel like you a gangster rapper, a drill rapper, or a trap rapper?
A gangster rapper, a drill rapper. I'm a real life rapper. I ain't none of them categories.
Okay. Why you say you a real life rapper? Could you talk about your real life?
I only talk about what I'm living.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. From the old mixtape, The Footprints in the Pavement, to Detroit's Best Kept Secret, to the new singles, Drip Sauce, I'm dropping now.
Yeah.
Everything I'm giving you what really happened. It's some shit that you can verify. No disrespect to the homies, but I ain't like a Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Where he talking about popping niggas in the trap. That bitch you been on since you was 13. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Baby your damn daddy. He ain't your real daddy, but he your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
nigga, you been a millionaire since you was 14 years old. I ain't one of them type rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, everything I'm telling you, you can Google it. You can verify it. If I tell you I'm in, because I got a couple of love songs like Thug Passion and Just You, where I was in love in different moments. And I actually say the girl name, because I'm one of them niggas that I ain't ashamed to be in love. If I love you with my whole heart. I don't care if you my mans. I'm going to rap about you. If you my mans, I'm going to rap about you in my every song. Some way I'm going to drop your name because I'm not selfish with the fame. I want you to figure out, even if rapping ain't your lane and you want to do podcasting, or I don't give a fuck if you want to shovel shit. They gonna be like, damn, that popular ass rapper keeps saying that he shovels shit. Let's hire him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we gonna get some paper. I'm that type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I give you all my truths. I'm a real life rapper, bro. I say I'm a motivational speaker. That's the category I want to be in. I'm a motivational speaker over beats.
Yeah. I'm about to say, next question I got for you, man, that the fans and the people want to know. I'm about to say, what made you come up with the Banger Report podcast?
Man. All right. True story. And everybody on this bitch, y'all gonna know this a true story. The reason I came up with the Banger Report podcast is because, so I had a situation where I had hollered at a girl. I didn't even get just being honest, I didn't even get a chance to holler at her. I had inquired to my fave about her, GMC Reality. I had inquired to my fave about her because she actually knew the girl. And I was like, damn, what's up with girl? Like, she be posting on my posts, she kind of looking good, this is that and the third.
Yeah.
And my fave was like, you know, it might not be what you think, but, you know, you see at your own risk. And then girl ended up hitting my fave up. And she was like, yo, like, I want to holler at Dog, the Breeze Banger nigga, you know what I'm saying? Woo. Ask him, is it cool if you give me his number? My fave called me, I'm like, cool, give it to her. Because I was interested in girl, too, at the time. I ain't gonna cap. You know what I'm saying? And she gave her my number. We FaceTimed. It wasn't really that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it wasn't really that, man. And then I was just kind of like, you know, still trying to be cool with her, but not fuck with her on that light. You know what I'm saying? And she got a little name. She known for, like, being super messy and shit. Yeah. So, like, a lot of people tap, like, when she speak on some messy shit, a lot of people tap in because they're aware of she coming with some tea. I didn't know this coming into it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know none of this shit. And I was asking her, like, you know, is you a property? Because I don't fuck with properties. And she like, no, I'm not a property. And she lied about that shit. Was a property the whole time. Long story short, she ended up getting into it with one of my club members and shit. And I'm like, nigga, like, so once we decided that the relationship, like, I decided I wasn't gonna fuck her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't the move. You act like a nigga. You talk like a nigga. I like the femininity of a woman. So if you ain't got that, we ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? She was like, cool, I'm going to start calling you my big homie. That was her name for me. You know, that's my big homie and shit. Bree's my big homie. And this was before I was even popular for real. Like, she like, you know, I'm going to start calling you my big homie. I was throwing $2 Tuesdays. I had the hottest $2 Tuesdays in the city for like 4 years. She ended up coming to one of the $2 Tuesdays and she ended up getting into it with my social club.
Damn.
Yeah, she ended up getting into it with somebody on my social. And how my social club is one fight, we all fight.
Yeah.
We on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you a nigga, bitch. Y'all can call me a woman beater, whatever. You touch one of mine, we on your ass like back pockets. I don't care. I'm saying this publicly. I don't care. We on your ass.
For sure.
She ended up getting into it with one of my club members and whatever. And it's a protocol. Like, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm the head honcho. So if I tell one of my members, hey, fall back, let me figure this situation out, you got to do that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got to do that and trust my better judgment. Like, nigga, I love y'all. I don't let people in my club if I don't got love for you.
Right.
I don't, like, again, I reiterate, I don't care about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. Even if I do love you, it's people that I love. It's real homies that I love. I got love for. Then shout it out with them niggas. We done fought niggas, jumped niggas, all that. We done been jumped together, all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I still don't, if you can't be loyal to the GMC as a whole, then I don't want you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mix the two. You still my mans, but you know, this is a separate entity. Anyway, back to that. She ended up getting into it with one of my members one night, nigga. Long story short, they created, once she ended up getting into it with one of my members, I told her, I'm like, look, we cool, and I'm your big homie, but nigga, I'm gonna ride with my people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you get into it, and my people in trouble because they wasn't listening to me when I said, chill out, let me handle the situation. You get what I'm saying? But, like, at the end of the day, nigga, I'm gonna ride with GMC. I love GMC with my whole heart.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna ride with my people. Now, you gonna put us in a situation where I'm gonna have to do something to you. Because if they do something to you, I'm gonna do it to you.
Right, right.
I don't wanna leave no illusions like, oh, I'm cool with Breeze, so I can say whatever. Or I can, no, that's not that. Because if one of them feel disrespected too far, and they feel like they gotta pop off, I'm riding with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So we end up getting into it. Long story short, they created a fake Twitter of me. Now, everybody know on all my social medias, my name on all social medias, and if you don't believe me, y'all go reiterate back to it in the very beginning where he said follow him on all social medias, and you can type my name in Google. It's going to show you all my social medias. My name on everything is GMC Breeze Banger. Remember I said I like to keep it short and simple.
Yeah.
They created a fake Twitter with just Breeze Banger. It just said, not GMC Breeze Banger, just Breeze Banger. I want to be clear on that. They created a fake Twitter. Follow a whole bunch of trannies.
Damn.
And was like, well, girl did. This is girl. This is strictly Loon Loon. This is her. Follow a whole bunch of trannies and be like, yeah, this nigga gay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I had a sex video out. We posted it though on OnlyFans. So you paid $20 to subscribe to see my BM OnlyFans. I got a popular BM. She an Instagram model and shit.
Right.
And she had an OnlyFans. She already had a wave before me. She more popular than me for real.
For sure.
But I don't never mention her, bring her up because like she more popular. I don't want to look like I'm trying to ride her wave. None of that, you know what I'm saying? Well, the one who just called me with my son. That's her. And you know, she had an OnlyFans and shit was like super huge. And we had a sex video on there where I peed on her. You get what I'm saying? Girl takes the video off the OnlyFans, screen records it, put it with the Twitter to make it seem like yeah, this is his page.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, so she go on this whole rant like, yeah, this nigga followed a whole bunch of, nigga, I ain't never even had a Twitter in my life. I ain't never made a tweet.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So like, because I'm popular, they think they got the T on me because they think she got T whole time is pissed.
Right.
Because nigga, I ain't never even had a Twitter. You get what I'm saying? So the shit was blew up. I ain't gonna lie. She won that battle on social media. Man, they drugged me. They still bring it up to this day. You get what I'm saying? They still bring it up to this day like, oh, that's the nigga that was following trending. Like, nigga, that's not even my page. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like, nigga, she drugged me out with that shit. So that's what was like the energy for creating the Banger Report. Because it was like, I was new to the club world with creating a social club. She was already in that bitch for years. So everybody knew her. They didn't really know me.
Yeah.
So they was like cool with her or scared of her. And so like when that situation happened, everybody sided with her like, oh, Breeze a fag, Breeze, woo. You know what I'm saying? They went in on me with that shit.
Yeah.
They went in on me with that shit. Like, no cap, bro. They went crazy. Like, before I went to jail, I would say like the year before I went to jail, oh my God. I'm not lying to you, gang. They drugged me on social media. They drugged me. Like, yeah, Breeze, woo. And then after being around me, because now I'm like almost 4 years in. March 26th, it'll be 4 years for GMC. Once they was around me, they like, nah, this nigga Blood a real nigga. He been the same through every situation.
Yeah, for sure.
You get what I'm saying? So like, one of my homegirls see her at a club. This was after they dragged me for the gay shit. They see her at a club. I'm there. Pop off. My homegirl pop off, hit her in the head with a bottle. Pop. Bitch, you trying to drag Breeze's name. Get on her ass. Long story short, she was there with 30 niggas that night.
Right.
They all came and jumped on me. That night, ran up on me, blicks out. Nigga, take off your chain, your bust, and we want your vest. I'm like, shit. Bitch, I'm going the distance.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta do it, nigga. And I'm glad that this situation, it sound crazy to be glad that you get jumped by 30 niggas. I got jumped by 20 niggas. I was with 4 females. They fought 13 women.
Right,
So that's 33 people altogether against 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing in disguise. Niggas blow down on me, niggas strip you, they trying to strip me. They really wanted my glasses and my chain. I'm a rapper, you know, nigga take your glasses and your chain, you're pretty much dead after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I ain't going. It's gonna have to be what it's gonna be, blood. What you want? You know what I'm saying? So niggas get on me, they get on me. I fight back, I lose. I can't whoop 20 niggas, I ain't check your chain. You know what I'm saying? I lose. I lose with honor though. Go lie the next morning. I ain't got a scratch on me, blood. I ain't got a scratch on me, nigga. And I fought too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what we talking about? Y'all can't release the videos, cause bitch, I got off too.
Yeah.
Y'all can't release the videos. I ain't getting no medical treatment. I ain't have a scratch on me. You know what I'm saying? But 2 of y'all niggas went to go get medical treatment.
Right.
Plus, it makes 3 because the Loon chick went to go get medical treatment as well.
That's who I feel like. That's who more you was worried about, the little bitch that got popped in her head.
I don't give a
fuck
about losing to you other niggas. I will take an ass
head.
whooping from your. Long as she get the issue,
Yeah, for sure.
I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Long as she get them staples in her head, I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
and that's
for
what
sure.
happened. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm actually